Hiya, I'm Tina Hobley, but you probably know me better as Sam. Well, in every Coronation Street year, people come and people go. Some you remember, and some you don't. Well, here are just a few of the arrivals. It's the year the cabin is opened, and Mavis makes a big arrival. Dance classes with Hilda and Ernie start up, and Mavis gets a job. Rita is mighty puzzled by the men asking for Pig Producers Monthly.
Hey, have you seen the flipping time?
No, Chuck.
You're going to give me a call.
Oh, yeah, well, I was, only I hadn't got the heart. Not when I seen your eyelids flickering.
Go on.
Oh, it's definitely a sign, is that, Stan?
What's that?
That you're dreaming. And there's naught worse than getting a shake, is there, Chuck, just when you've got to the best part. Have your breakfast on the table in 2 ticks?
I won't have time to flip and eat it now, will I?
Oh, Stan, what's the point in being your own boss if you can't pinch the odd 10 minutes now and again? I mean, it's one of the ameliorations of the job, is that, Chuck, being able to please yourself what time you start. Well, there you are. 2 eggs for strength, done just how you like them, sunny side up.
You feeling all right?
Yeah, never felt better in my life. Do you know, I seem to have taken on a whole new release of life since I talked to Ted Loftus about it.
What's Ted Loftus got to do with it?
Oh, dancing, Chuck. He's a great aficionado of the ballroom dances, Ted.
Oh, I see.
Do you know, he reckons that the slow foxtrot done at the proper speed can be more beneficial than a 4-mile walk.
Yeah, that way.
They're starting dancing classes over at the community centre, Chuck.
All right.
Matter of fact, Ted's been on at me to go with him a couple of nights, and after last night's do, he said it was very promising.
Oh.
Oh, well, of course, I said I couldn't even consider it. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be fair to you, would it, Chuck, being stuck on your own at nights, you know? Not better to do with your time than go supping.
That's right, yeah. Sure, I mean, if you fancy it, you know.
Do you mean that, Stan? You wouldn't mind?
Well, it'd be a bit inconvenient, that.
Yeah.
But if Ted says you're good enough, why should I stand in your way?
Right, then. I'll slip over dinner time and tell him I'm available after all, shall I?
Oh, we'll get me dinner first, won't you?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And thanks, Chuck.
Oh, I mean, it's the least I can do, isn't it? I mean, you can't have your own way all the time, can you?
I might have known you wouldn't hold me back. Not you. I mean, it's always been one of the secrets of us long and happy record of maritime bliss, as that, hasn't it, Chuck? You know, our attitude towards each other's artistic inclinations.
That's right.
Us against them, Stan. That's how it's always had to be. All for one, and one for both of us.
That's right, yeah. And no flaming sugar in that tea.
Oh, sorry, Chuck. I'll see to it.
He wasn't kidding them. He is calling it the cabin.
Them's my instructions, yes.
Well, let's change them, shall we?
Look, perhaps you'd best have a word with this chap. I mean, he's the gaffer here when all's said and done.
Well, Gaffer,
Well, my red-haired beauty.
my ideas for a name for this place were neither here nor there, right?
Well, it's all done for the best reasons, believe me, love.
What reason?
Well, because the cabin is a better place for this place than, is a better name, rather, than Rita's or Rita's Rendezvous, whatever it was.
In your opinion.
And in the second place, you haven't exactly made a career of being a lifelong employee, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, supposing you don't like the job. I mean, you might jack it in next week. That's us left with egg on our faces, isn't it?
Still say you're a high-handed devil.
Yeah, but that's one thing you love about me, isn't it?
No, actually.
Come upstairs, make me a cup of coffee and I'll tell you my life story.
You play your cards right, and you might get it poured all over you.
Oh, hello, Mavis. You've come to see Rita, have you, about the job?
No.
But I thought you said that you
Yes, I did, but it's not until this afternoon.
might... Oh, I see. Right, well, good luck for this afternoon.
I reckon I shall need it.
Well, you walk it, girl, like you.
Hello, hello, hello. Don't tell me word's got back to the warehouse already that Weatherfield's most eligible bachelor is giving a free demonstration of joinery here this morning.
I'll see you.
You can see me any time you like.
Shut your gob, you lantern. Yes, perhaps at the Rovers at dinner time for a quick drink, I think.
It's all right.
Quiet. I always knew behind that homely face there was a fully paid-up sex maniac waiting to leap out.
Just shut your mouth unless you want a dollar for this, innit?
Sorry I spoke up,
See, the
sure.
trouble with you, Langton, is that you don't know the difference between nice girls and t'other sort.
Morning, ladies.
Good Lord, Ernie. Don't tell me you finally succumbed and joined the LLL at last.
What is it on?
The LLLL. Don't tell me you don't know what the LLLL is.
Some sort of trade union, is it?
In a way, yes.
What the hell is it, any road?
The Loyal League of Lifelong Lunchtime Lushes. It has a very heavy membership round here.
You ain't getting heavier all the time.
Brandy and champagne, just to get your eyelids open.
Half a bitter, please.
Hey, Ernie, it's not as bad as all that.
Well, at the risk of being out of touch with the times, do you know what I think?
What do you think?
I think a woman's place is in the home. Her own home, not her sister's home, where she can cook a man his meals, darn his socks, and generally minister to his needs.
Emily away then, is she?
Yeah, all the week at her sister's.
I thought as much. He's got that stricken look of a man living out of tins with indigestion to prove it.
I haven't even got a dancing partner for the class tonight.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's your problem, have you ever seen my paddy do it?
Don't be filthy. Any road, keep your hands off him. They'll not be doing your stuff. They'll be doing foxtrots and quick steps and proper dances.
I can do proper dances.
You?
I've seen them many a time on all our yesterdays.
Oh, tender noddies of her, Ernie. Are you really stuck for a dancing partner tonight?
Well, it looks like it up to now, yeah.
Well, I mean, far be it from me to blow my own trumpet, but I've always been very light on my feet myself.
You're on.
Betty Turpin, where's your pride? Chucking yourself at a married man.
All I'm doing is trying to keep him out of trouble. I mean, you know what these quiet ones are like when the wives are away. You'll be quite safe with me, Chuck, won't you, any love?
Bragging and complaining.
Don't be saucy.
Well, 7 o'clock community centre. All interested parties more than welcome. The more the merrier, in fact.
Ooh, fellas. Honestly, they're like something out of that lost place for kids on Blackpool Prom when the wives are away.
How are you going to manage to get the time off?
I'll think of something. Morning, Mr. Thomas.
Morning.
Hi, Bet.
Oh, I know.
Lucille's just been round the shop. She's going to bring the wedding photographs in when she's going.
Oh, tell us all about it.
Well,
no, don't wait till I've got half an hour, then tell me all. This is Mr. Thomas. This is Norma Ford from the corner shop.
Mrs. Ford?
Miss,
Oh, I'm sorry.
not as sorry as me. They've just been talking about you. Lucille's had a letter from Mrs. Walker. Told her all about you.
I see. You've all been asked to keep an eye on me, have you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I can see I'd better buy you a drink, hadn't I? Get on the right side of you straight away, I reckon. What are you going to have?
Oh, thanks very much. I'll have a vodka and orange.
I'll get it.
Is it on the house?
Not at all.
Got a nice day for it anyway.
What?
The weather.
Oh,
Can I help?
well, just browsing.
You finished?
Well, we'll have to wait for it to dry off, like. Look, I wondered if we could just have a word in private, perhaps, please.
Well, I can't leave the shop.
No, that won't be necessary. It's, you see, it's about this friend of mine. You know, the one I was telling you about who's interested in the job that you're advertising.
She's coming to see me after dinner.
Yeah, well, I hope that you'll make a few allowances for her.
Why? She got 2 heads or something?
No, it's not like that, but she does have this problem. She's a bit, shy. Now, it's something I've always found very attractive in a woman. Well, very attractive to a certain kind of man, like.
I'm sure.
But it does have its problems, especially when it comes to something like going for a job. And, look, what I'm trying to say is that she's a very, very nice person, easy to get on with deep down, but it takes time to find that out, if you know what I mean.
I'd say I know exactly what you mean, love.
Right, well, thanks. I'll see you later.
See you. Is it anything in particular you wanted?
Well, I thought perhaps you might have my usual monthly order.
Oh, yes. What's that, then?
The Pig Producers Monthly. Mr. Biddle Fuseley kept me a copy.
Oh, yes. Here we are. You must have plenty of money, then. You change.
Change?
90p.
Oh. No supplement this month.
Oh, that's all that come, though.
Oh.
Should there be a supplement?
Well, don't keep it for me next time.
I'm leaving. I'm selling the pigs. I'm leaving. Leaving.
There you are. You get that down you. Do your world of good with that.
Do you think I should? I'm not used to drinking alcohol.
Well, it's only once in a while, isn't it? Have you had anything to eat yet?
No, not yet.
Well, I'll fetch us a couple of
Oh,
pints.
no, I couldn't. I'd be sick.
Are you sure?
Quite. You get one for yourself if you like.
No, I'll not bother.
It's ever so kind of you to take me in hand like this.
God, least I could do. I mean, when you're the nervous type yourself, you understand these things.
You nervous? Can't imagine that somehow.
Well, that's what everybody says, but it's just a front. I mean, like a defence mechanism. Even when I'm looking at my car mist, deep down, I'm a seething mass of nerves, especially when I'm going for a job or anything like that.
Oh, I've got goosebumps.
So you walk it, I'm telling you. Well, anyway, success for this afternoon.
Thank you.
How's it going, then?
Oh, all right, you know. Beavering away in your best interest.
That's the kind of talk I like to hear from my staff.
You know, sometimes I think you only love me for your money.
There is a definite connection between sex and money.
And if there weren't, I reckon you'd still manage to find one. Do you think you could shift them boxes round there for me?
How's the recruiting campaign going today, then?
Saw one girl this morning.
What was she like?
She'll do, I reckon, if I can't find anything better. Seen another one this afternoon.
Have you got time to come out for a drink?
Well, I thought I'd eat here today, actually, being as it's first day. Join me?
Well, I would, love, but I kept getting this picture in my mind of a dirty big foaming pint, you see, darling. It keeps flashing on and off in my brain.
I had a feeling you would somehow.
So I'll see you,
Yeah, try.
Miss Littlewood.
That's me.
I'm Mavis. Mavis Riley. I've come about the job.